The revelation that the Philippines ranks as the world's most unsafe holiday destination, according to comprehensive safety research sanctioned by HelloSafe, presents Western retirees with a profound dilemma that strikes at the heart of popular retirement dreams. While 5 million visitors flock annually to the Philippines' postcard-worthy destinations like Boracay and Palawan, new research has exposed a chilling truth. This Southeast Asian archipelago harbors dangers so severe it now holds the dubious honor of being ranked the world's most unsafe travel destination. For Western retirees, who have long considered the Philippines as an affordable tropical paradise for the golden years, this revelation demands a fundamental reassessment of risk versus reward when choosing the Philippines. For international travelers, no matter how seasoned you are, the Philippines will test every ounce of virtue that you thought you once had. Perhaps behind the dream lies a concealed nightmare? The Philippines has traditionally occupied a prominent position in retirement destination guides targeting Western retirees, particularly Americans. The country's appeal has been built on compelling fundamentals: a significantly lower cost of living that can stretch retirement dollars, an English-speaking population due to historical ties with the United States, tropical climate year-round, and stunning natural beauty spanning 7,000 islands, 2,000 of which are inhabited. Many retirement publications have promoted destinations like Cebu, Bohol, and Dumaguete as ideal locations where Western retirees can live comfortably on modest pensions while enjoying a lifestyle that would be financially impossible in their home countries. However, the safety research's comprehensive analysis of 35 criteria points, including natural disasters, violence in society, involvement in armed conflicts, and health infrastructure, paints a starkly different picture. The Philippines' position at the bottom of global safety rankings suggests that the very factors that make it attractive to budget-conscious retirees may also contribute to significant risks that could jeopardize their health, financial security, and overall well-being. For Western retirees, the healthcare infrastructure component of the safety ranking carries particular gravity. As individuals age, access to quality medical care becomes increasingly critical and medical emergencies become more frequent and potentially severe. The Philippines' poor performance in this area raises serious concerns about retirees' ability to receive adequate medical treatment, especially those with chronic conditions requiring ongoing care or those who may face age-related health complications. Many Western retirees are attracted to the Philippines partly because their pension dollars can afford them what appears to be comfortable living, including domestic help and regular dining out. However, the healthcare infrastructure limitations mean that serious medical conditions may require expensive medical evacuation to countries with more advanced healthcare systems, costs that can quickly devastate a fixed retirement income and potentially exceed the savings accumulated from lower daily living expenses. The research's inclusion of natural disasters as a safety criterion is particularly relevant for the Philippines, which sits in one of the world's most geologically and meteorologically active regions. The country regularly experiences typhoons, earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, and flooding, natural phenomena that pose heightened risks to elderly populations who may have reduced mobility or slower evacuation capabilities. Western retirees considering the Philippines must confront the reality that their dream tropical retirement could be interrupted by natural disasters that not only threaten personal safety, but also can destroy property, disrupt medical care, and complicate emergency evacuation. Unlike younger travelers who might view such events as temporary inconveniences, retirees face the prospect of having their primary residence and accumulated possessions vulnerable to regular natural catastrophes. The research's assessment of violence within Philippine society presents another layer of risk that Western retirees must carefully evaluate. While tourist areas may appear relatively safe during short visits, long-term residence exposes retirees to broader social and security challenges that may not be immediately apparent to casual visitors. Western retirees, often perceived as wealthy by local standards regardless of their actual financial circumstances, may become targets for crime ranging from petty theft to more serious violent crimes. Their visibility as foreigners, combined with assumptions about their financial resources, can make them particularly vulnerable. Unlike younger travelers who might adapt more easily to security precautions or have the physical capability to respond to threatening situations, elderly retirees may find themselves at a significant disadvantage. In October 2024, 26-year-old American YouTuber Elliot O'Neill Eastman was abducted at gunpoint from a small island in the country's south by four masked men masquerading as police officers. He is currently presumed dead. In the southern part of the Philippines in Mindanao, 3 hours north of Davao City, this region has a long history of crime, including terrorism, kidnapping, and violent clashes between security forces and rebel groups, including a 2-year period of martial law from 2017 to 2019, which aimed to combat the rising threat of terrorism, is the region, specifically Marawi. The UK, along with the USA and Australian governments, still advise against travel to this area. The safety rankings implications extend far beyond immediate physical risks to encompass long-term financial security. Western retirees choosing the Philippines despite its safety concerns must factor in additional costs that may not be immediately apparent. Comprehensive health insurance that covers medical evacuation, enhanced security measures for homes, emergency funds for natural disasters, and potentially higher costs for goods and services in safer, more developed areas of the country. Moreover, the country's safety profile affects the reliability of investments and property ownership that many retirees consider as part of their Philippine strategy. Political instability, natural disasters, and social unrest can significantly impact property values and the overall economic environment, potentially undermining the financial assumptions that made the Philippines appear attractive initially. Travel and health insurance considerations become particularly complex for Western retirees contemplating extended stays or permanent residence in the Philippines. Many comprehensive insurance policies either exclude coverage for high-risk destinations or charge significantly higher premiums that can erode the cost of living advantages that initially attracted retirees to the country. Emergency evacuation coverage, while essential given the country's healthcare limitations and natural disaster risks, can be prohibitively expensive for retirees on fixed incomes. The irony is stark. The demographic most attracted to the Philippines' low cost of living may be the least able to afford the insurance coverage necessary to mitigate the risks identified in the safety research. For Western retirees who have built retirement plans around relocating to the Philippines, this safety research necessitates a fundamental refashioning of expectations and risk tolerance. The conflict between the country's marketing as a retirement paradise and its ranking as the world's most dangerous travel destination cannot be easily reconciled. This doesn't necessarily mean that all retirees and travelers should abandon Philippines travel or retirement plans, but it does mean that such decisions must be made with full awareness of the risks involved. Retirees must honestly assess their personal risk tolerance, financial capacity to handle emergencies, health status, and ability to adapt to challenging circumstances. The safety research serves as a crucial reality check for Western retirees, stripping away the romanticized marketing that has long promoted the Philippines as an ideal retirement destination. Those who still choose to pursue Philippines retirement after understanding these risks must do so with comprehensive preparation, adequate insurance coverage, emergency planning, and realistic expectations about the challenges they may face. For many Western retirees, the research may prompt a search for alternative destinations that offer similar cost of living advantages without the safety risks. The golden years should be characterized by peace of mind and security, not constant concern about personal safety, healthcare access, and natural disaster preparedness. While the Philippines may continue to attract younger, more adventurous travelers willing to accept higher risks for unique experiences, Western retirees must carefully weigh whether those same risks align with their needs for stability, security, and accessible healthcare in their later years.